I was teaching in Malaysia, where my husband also was teaching, and our daughters went to school there. And I'm a general educator, but I was given the office of a guidance counselor. So for 3 years I was a guidance counselor, but I wasn't a guidance counselor. I was just a teacher. But I got to work with kids that just, you know, they slay you, they slay me. So the beginning of each year, and then a few times a year. And if you've been a teacher for 30 years, it's so done with this, but you have to sit in the auditorium, and you have to talk about the school rules and being nice, and everyone has a friend, no one can be excluded, everyone is inclusive, not inclusive, no best friends are allowed, everyone's a friend, and then all the rules about no playing on the playground, and hold on, I'm going too fast. So this little girl, her name is Kokoro, and she's 7, and she's got the perfect mole right here, and she's having trouble with behavioral problems and with learning problems, and so she's a frequent flyer in my office and in the classroom. So it's during one of those horrible times where all the kids, kindergarten through 8th grade or 9th grade, we all have to sit around and listen to the same lecture about can't say you can't play, everyone's included, and fill the buckets of others, which means you want to catch someone, like you want to give them something positive. Fill other people's buckets, don't just fill yourself. So you guys get this? Okay, because I'm going too fast, I don't know what's going on. So we went and suffered through this orientation, and Kokoro is she's 7, and she's like all sweat. She's like fireball, no matter what's going on inside, she is just dripping with sweat all the time. When I was introduced to her a few years ago, she had the reputation of being called a gangster and a mobster. And actually, she's so delightful. But a few times she was a little bit monstrous. I have to drink. I know the story, I'm just getting nervous. No, I'm not finished. Okay. Thanks. Sure, thanks. Okay. So we're released, and all the kids go down to the playground area, and it's an extended recess time because we've spent so much time sitting in a group meeting. And I'm walking down with my colleagues, sort of like rounding up all the kids that are hanging behind, and my little Kokoro sees that it's time to go, and she runs and runs and runs as fast as she can. And I decided to just let this go because she's been sitting. She needs to run. And she has this reputation. And I want her to have a good experience after this sheer drudgery. So she blasts on ahead, and I'm following about this far away. And Kokoro is standing on the bench and just holding Mrs. Weeks' timer. And after she waits for 3 minutes, she can go back out in the playground and play. So there's something that's happened while I've been gone. So I'm coming around, and I see Kokoro, and she's standing holding Miss Weeks' cell phone, timer, and she said, "You can't say you can't play, motherfuckers! Why doesn't nobody play with me? You want to play with me?" And I love this kid. And so when she sees me, she comes running over and she's saying, "Why don't any of these ugly motherfuckers want to play with me?" I said, "I don't know." And then she went on to explain the gravity of the situation, which is they never let her play the dog at Dog University. She always has to play the cat. So that's enough for me. I said, "Come on, you little motherfuckers, get over here." No, I didn't. But I did get to be with my little Kokoro and take her into my office, and we just sang lullabies to each other, and she fell sound asleep on this little beanbag chair. And that's just a soft little ending to, this is really the most important part, is that one of them is Kokoro in Japanese means 2 things. One thing it means is little monster. And the other thing it means is heart, mind, and soul. So that's it.